we see that he faithfully told the most powerful man on earth at that time, you're wrong. Let me ask you, how many people are you willing to tell that they are wrong? Well, let me ask that question another way. Are there people in your life that you are afraid to tell that they are wrong? Or let me put it still another way. Are there people who you want to please so bad? Are there people that you want to please so bad that you would not tell them the truth? Either way you twist it, the question for us tonight is, are we faithful stewards of what God gives us the intelligence to be able to see? So if I see Brother Clark going the wrong way, am I going to say, well, Clark was nice enough to give me a ride? I don't want to tell him he's going the wrong way because he was so nice to even allow me to get into his truck. Am I going to hold back from sharing the truth with him just because I don't want him to take away the kindness that he has extended to me? Or maybe it's my wife, and she has the ability to get back at me. And if I tell her the truth, then I know there's going to be a price to pay. So I don't want to rub her the wrong way. You know what they say after all, happy wife, happy life. So I'm not going to say anything to disturb or disrupt her because I don't want to be the recipient of her wrath. Friends, there are, I'm really coming to believe this, that God puts us as Christians. First of all, he puts us together in relationships, the stewardship of relationships. He puts us together in relationships because there are things that we can see about each other that we can't see about ourselves, right? So if you're looking at me, you will see my tendencies come out, and you will be able to identify those things even if I'm unconscious of them. Is that right? You ever had somebody tell you about yourself? Now, y'all too holy up in here tonight. Y'all never had anybody enlighten you about who you are. And what was your response to it? Generally, our response is, that's not true. I'm not the person you say I am. You know? Or maybe, you all have your Enoch pass for heaven tonight. Y'all just visited down here, but our general response is, I'm not that person that you say I am. I did not do what you say that I've done, or at least it was not my intent to do this particular thing. We defend ourselves. Why? Because we haven't seen what they see. You see what I'm saying? So God brings us and puts us in community so that we can enlighten one another, so that we can remind one another, hey, bro, you're not quite ready for translation yet. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Jesus ain't taking you before any of us. You know, we're all going to get through this thing together. But here's the thing. What happens in a community of believers? What happens in a family when people are afraid to share? What happens? What happens when we allow foolishness to persist amongst one another and we just shrug it off? My brother was here, I don't know when it was, a month or two ago, and he shared a video about what happens in an alcoholic family. in that situation or in that scenario, everybody makes excuses for the behavior that they see, you know, and there's all types of responses. And I was thinking as I watched that, and I've been thinking about that for a long time afterwards. I said, man, what would that look like in a church setting? That looks like a person demonstrating behaviors in a community of believers, and everybody makes excuses for it. Nobody ever confronts the individual on it, but everybody just makes excuses. And, oh, well, you know, that's just how Brother Conway is. That's just how Sister so-and-so is. Oh, that's just them being themselves. Oh, we need to pray for them. What you praying for? Huh? You praying that God send an angel because you don't want to say nothing? Oh, Lord, please be with someone. And God is giving you a chance every week as you see your brother or you see your sister to come to them and say, hey, brother, hey, sister, you know, I noticed last week, or I've been noticing over the past few months. But instead of saying those things, we just, oh, you know, pray for them, this, that, or the other. And we never actually say what God has given us intelligence to see. Is that the truth? No, it ain't the truth. You know why it's not the truth? Because we do say it. We just don't say it to those individuals.
Mercy.
Did you hear what so-and-so said?